Hello and welcome back to the channel How We Move the Decimal. In today's video, I'm continuing to go through the books we got at the estate sale. If you guys haven't been following the story, I went to an estate sale and for $80 bought every single book in the house. I thought I was buying a bookcase of books. The estate sale that was running the estate sale had a different plan for me, and I had to go through the house and do all of the books everywhere. Basement, garage, bedrooms, everything, all of the books in the house. I originally thought I was getting maybe 200-ish cookbooks that were very random, very personalized. I so far have gone through 4 of the 16 bins and I'm already up to 272 books. I am not listing all of those books. I listing the ones that are worth something, the ones that are not worth something. I am not listing those. However, I will bundle up ones that will sell as bundles. These are not high sellers. These are $5 to $10. But there's a lot of them, and they are quick to list, which is really nice. I've only had one issue with one book so far, and it got damaged in shipment. I shipped a magazine in a bubble mailer, and the spine got ripped on it. I refunded the person right away, apologized. I now know if the book is thinner to put either cardboard with it because the bubble mailers just weren't holding up. It must have got something like squished on it on the side, and because it ripped right on the spine in the middle, which it wasn't that way when I shipped it out, obviously. But that's the only damage I've had so far. I tend to downgrade the condition of the books, so I will say that it's worse than it is. That way, if it does come back, it's okay. So when the buyer gets it, they expect it to be worse than it is, and when it's better, then it's fine. I've not listed all of August, did not list all of September, and my husband has listed a handful of items so far in October, and we have like 2 weeks left of October. I know I need to get on it, and mainly because I need to make money. We had a car accident. We have to get a new vehicle. Our vehicle was totaled. We were lucky, though, that the insurance ended up giving us a good settlement for it. Not enough by any means to get a new car because it was a 10-year-old car with over 122,000 miles on it, but it was more than what we expected for that car, which was very nice, and it will make a down payment on a new car. But that means after 5 years, we now have car payments again every month, and I need to up the eBay game on that. And this is fourth quarter, so a lot of times people see better sales in fourth quarter. I tend not to because I'm not selling like toys or stuff like that, but I do see a semi-boost in sales. So yay, we have to do that. On top of that, I've had some unexpected medical bills, so that's been great. Awesome, we're a way to go. Woohoo! Nothing has been so bad it's not come back from, but we've had unexpected expenses that we were not expecting, and thankfully we had enough in our savings to do that, but it's depleted our savings. So there's more of a push to list this. And as I've said in other videos, we do not do this as our full-time job. This is part-time. This is to bump up savings. This is to pay for medical bills and car issues. And I had a car issue with my car, which was not the one that was in the accident, thankfully. And it cost almost $1,000 to fix. But we thought that was cheaper than getting a new car. And I'm kind of glad we did that because we could not have done 2 car payments. And I will have a driver, not licensed, but driver's ed driver soon, which will increase our insurance on our cars. So all of that is happening and coming up. And all the expenses new cars come with. I am excited to get a new car. We are the type of people that our standard of living is low, so we put up with a lot of junk from our older cars. We don't really get things. A lot of our clothes is used. We only buy things on sale. And I feel like that's something that's no longer becoming unique in America. after buying groceries and stuff, I was depleting through our savings buying groceries because of how much groceries are costing now, and having a growing boy in our house, it can be expensive. And I'm just thinking about the people that don't have savings or don't have the ability to do this. How are they doing it? We just had a huge food donation drive for our entire town, in which everybody comes together and donates food, and then it gets divided amongst all the shelters and community service groups, and then they were able to like divvy it out and stuff. It just baffles me at how crazy it is right now, and the price of gas. Fortunately for us, the car we are getting, which we pick up in a couple days, which is nice, we were able to find a car. So we are blessed. Some people go months or weeks without finding a new car. We got into an accident on Friday. We had a rental car by Wednesday. Our insurance paid for the rental car for a week. We've returned the rental car as of yesterday, and now we are in limbo with one car, but we can manage with one car for 3 days until we go and pick up our new to us car. It might as well be a new car. It's a 2023, has very low miles on it. And one of the things, it was more than I wanted to spend for a new car, but it's a van. We're going to be a 2-van household. It just made more sense to get a newer van because my van is 15 years old and dying slowly, painfully. We're putting thousands of dollars in it every year just to keep it alive. So we went ahead and got another van, because when my van that I'm currently using right now dies, then we can replace it with a car. And we'll have to scramble to get a van. We went back and forth, but this van kind of fell in our laps, so we went with that. It's, it has the things we want on it. It has the safety features we want on it. And it's a hybrid, which is really nice. And hopefully I can go and all week and run my errands and everything and not have to stop and actually get gas. So it gets almost 40 miles electric. That could be my day-to-day driving. And if I find out I go more than 40 miles a day, I may actually cry, because I'm not leaving my town, but I have kids everywhere, sporting activities everywhere, and I work at 4 different sites. So I'm often hither, nither, and thither. So if I find out I drive more than 40 miles, I will be very upset. But I'm hoping my weekly driving I can do just electric, which will save money on gas. I know electric costs you money too, but compared to gas, not as much. You can plug it into a normal wall outlet, which is nice, but we may end up increasing one of our outlets in our garage to higher voltage so it will charge faster. When you spend this much on a car, you kind of expect granted, it has been 15 years since we bought a car, but you kind of expect all the bells and whistles and, a Lamborghini or Porsche or something with the amount of money you're spending on this car. And it's just not there. I know my father-in-law was completely baffled by it, but then he started looking at the prices of cars and he's like, oh, okay, cool. We are incredibly lucky. We're able to put about a quarter of it down on the down payment, which really drastically lowered our monthly payment. Our monthly payment is still more than both of our cars but combined when we were making car payments. But it is what it is. I'm hoping to have it till it dies or until we wreck it. We're keeping the van we have now until it dies or it gets wrecked. Knock on wood, hope that doesn't happen. I'm hoping my son, who will be 15 soon, will probably end up driving my old van, and my husband will get a newer car. I will say we were really spoiled with our rental car. We originally went in getting a Chevy Malibu or something, and they had given our car away to somebody else. So they're like, next car that comes in the parking lot is yours. And it was a Chevy Tahoe. It was so nice. You're high up off the road. It's like a truck, but an SUV. All 3 of the kids fit in the bench seat in the middle, so we're able to fold the back down and use it to go to camp and stuff. It was glorious. We looked at the prices for Tahoes and they are outrageous. Tahoes with 100,000 miles on them were still selling for about $30,000. I could not believe it. It absolutely baffled me. The only thing we did not get on the new van that we wanted is my husband did not want a gray van. And unfortunately, the van that they have is gray. So he did not get what he wanted, but it is what it is. I guess when you buy used and are poor, you don't get to pick the color of your vehicles. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Please like and subscribe. Have a productive day.